Hey, it's Chef Evelyn here, and I am back with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about 4 signs you need to apply for the chef's table experience, right? Listen, I want to keep this video as short as possible because y'all know I like to chit and chat and talk it up. But I was thinking about this, right? I was thinking about what are some of the things that my most successful clients have in common when they first come to me. Like the people that come to me and do the best in my programs, what are some of the similarities that they had when they came to me, right? And I wanted to distill it down and share with you because if you fall into one or all 4 of these categories, then this is a sign that you probably need to apply and enroll in the chef's table, right? Doesn't mean these are the only reasons, but these are some of the most common. So number 1 is that you've tried doing what other chefs are doing and it's not working for you, right? So you've looked at their website, you follow them on social media, you looked at their pricing, you might have even, filled out a little application, to book their services. Maybe you got on their email list, you're really trying to see what they're doing and you're trying to grab pieces here and there, and it's not really working for you, right? Whether it's their pricing structure, you can't quite figure out how they're getting the clients that they're doing. Maybe you try posting some of the same stuff on social media that they post, or doing similar content, right? Or trying to follow in similar footsteps, and you're like, it's not giving what it's supposed to give, right? And that's because you don't know all the inner workings of their strategy or what they're doing, right? So if you have found yourself comparing yourself to other chefs, every time you see something, you be like, oh, I should do that. Oh, I should do that. Oh, I didn't think about that, right? And you're still not getting the kind of results that you want, then I would encourage you to apply for the Chef's Table Experience. And I forgot to mention that the Chef's Table Experience applications are now open for the month of January. We get started at the end of this month. I'm taking a very intimate cohort of women. And if you've been thinking about joining the Chef's Table, go to chefevelyn.com/programs. I'm releasing a whole series of videos that hopefully are answering all your questions about the Chef's Table. What is it? What's it about? When you should apply. I'm also releasing a video on why you shouldn't apply for the Chef's Table Experience, right? Because I also want to make sure that it's a good fit for you and you're a good fit for the program, right? So the first thing is, if you've been trying to do what you've seen other people doing and it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave, okay, if it's not doing the things, right, if it's not giving, right, then I would encourage you to apply for the Chef's Table Experience. The second thing is, like, if you've been posting on social media and you're getting likes and follows, but you're not getting clients consistently, right? So you're posting pictures of your food, you're posting different things, right? And you're trying to be consistent, and you're like, okay, people are following me, people, are liking my pictures, but it's not necessarily turning into consistent clients and consistent cash flow, right? And that's because pretty pictures don't produce profits, okay? So, you can have all the pretty pictures in the world, but unless you're selling your services as a food photographer, then, that's not a strategy. That's posting and praying, right? Which, is it working though? Okay. So a lot of times people are like, I post on social media. And then they were like, and sometimes they'll even say, but it's inconsistent. But even if it's consistently, and they're like, and every now and then, I'll get a potential client, but it's not sustainable. It's not consistent, right? And that's because you need a strategic marketing plan. Social media is not a marketing plan. Social media is a marketing tool, right? That's like somebody saying, my plan is a hammer. It's not a plan. A hammer is a tool, right? So social media is a tool, not a plan. Okay, we can talk about that inside the Chef's Table Experience on why social media is a tool and a tactic. It in itself is not a plan, right? So if you've been doing that and you're not getting the kind of results that you want consistently, then I would encourage you to apply for the Chef's Table. Okay, the next thing is maybe you've been on all the referral sites, that promise to bring you clients, right? And listen, if you're brand new in business and you haven't even gotten your first client, then those things can be a great place to start. But after a while, one of the biggest complaints is it doesn't really send you the quality of clientele that you're looking for. It's not sending you the kind of people that are willing to pay premium prices. It's not really sending you, the people who are willing to have that high-end culinary brand experience. And so while it may be great to, for liftoff for your business, right, it's not a sustainable source of getting new clients and clientele, right? So I think I have a video that's several years old talking about how to get your first, personal chef client, right? That is great for that. But the Chef's Table is designed for people who've been in business about a year. And what you will realize is that, you may get an occasional good lead here or there from those sites, but you're like, I need something else. You need something that you can proactively do to influence, the kind of clients that you have coming in, right? And so again, if you've been posting and praying and then you've been on those sites, you're like, well, what else is there to do, right? And so I would encourage you to join the Chef's Table, right? Also, if you have signed up for coaching programs from a coach or a consultant or a strategist who is not in food, and you're like, they were fine, but they didn't know food, so they didn't really know, when you had questions about menu revisions or food cost or cottage law or, different things like that, like they couldn't really answer them because they didn't know food, and food is its own unique category, right? Hospitality is its own unique thing, kind of with its own rules of engagement. And so, if you've worked with other business coaches or strategists or programs before, and you were like, I got a little something, but it wasn't tailored to food, then you need to join the Chef's Table experience. And some of you may have joined other food programs, but they probably were telling you to lower your prices, right? That you need to be cheaper than a restaurant, that, like all of these different things. And you're like, okay. And you knew deep down inside it didn't feel good to you, but you did it anyway. Okay. So if that is you and you have experienced that and you're looking for something different and you've been like, okay, listen, I want high-end clients. What I do is a luxury service, right? How do I tap into that? The Chef's Table experience is where you need to apply. Okay. And then the last reason that you should apply for the Chef's Table experience is that you just don't know what to do. Like you don't know what to do, so you end up not doing anything. You don't know what to post on social media. You don't know how to market your products and services. You don't know how to charge more. You don't know how to get certain clientele. And so then you just get in this analysis paralysis. And so then you don't do anything. And so you're just kind of twiddling your thumbs, being like, I got a business, and you're kind of waiting for things to come to you versus going out after those things because you don't know what you don't know. Right? And that there's no harm in, there's no shame in not knowing what you don't know. You can find out what you don't know. That is why I created the Chef's Table experience, because I could not find a coaching program to teach me these things. So I spent over a decade piecemealing it together from all these other different industries and bending it and making it fit to what I wanted it to be. And I was like, listen, I don't want other people to have to go through that process. I've already done the work, and I can tell you what I've done since I was 15 years old with my first business, right? And over the past 12 years of being Chef Evelyn, and condensed it down to a year-long program with a step-by-step framework where you can check it off, right? And be like, I have this, I'm doing this, right? So if you've been in analysis paralysis and you're like, Evelyn, I don't know what to do, so I end up not doing anything, then this is absolutely the time for you to apply for the Chef's Table experience. So I just wanted to share that with you. Those are some of the most common things that my clients, when they first come to me, they've tried, that they've experienced. Not to mention, obviously, being overworking and under earning is a big one. Burnout is a big one, right? Or on the verge of wanting to quit sometimes because it's just not doing what they wanted to do. It's not earning the kind of money that they want to earn. Those are other reasons, that's usually where people are and listen, don't wait till you get to that point. If you're not at that point, don't wait till you get to that point. So anyway, applications are open. They are open, and because we're getting started at the end of this month, go to chefevelyn.com/program. Follow the steps to confirm, book, and pay for your call, right? And I will see you in the next video. Peace.